What's going on, my people? It is your guy Hopeful End here, bringing you some more Mugen League action. In this fighting game league, we put AI control characters against each other in 2v2 Mugen matches. This video will contain set 8 of wave 5, so without any further ado, let's get the show on the road.
Mugen League!
Maybe 2 teams at least, minimum. So in the background, Shuriken Shadow charging up, Bartholomew Kuma the being attempted inside, erupted Sakura and now went for a big Rasengan. Mugen League where we put Mugen League, where we put air control Mugen characters against each other in a league-based format. In this video, we'll have Root take on the worst generation on Samurai Bridge. Root entered wave 5 in first place with a perfect record, not losing a single game so far. The worst generation sits in 8th with 6 points, and along with all the teams in the top 8 positions, have also not lost a set. The Hokage have shown mortality when they lost their first game in wave 4, though the set ended in a draw. It therefore stands to reason that Root's perfect record is not invincible. The first game of the set will see Hanzo and Yamato take on Trafalgar Law and Scratchman Apu. Law is a beneficiary of the sharp/pointed damage buff due to his possession of a sword. Both Naruto characters start with at least 1500 power, giving them a chance to get good early damage by using specials. Trafalgar Law's room allows him to land hits on both opponents from anywhere on the screen. This is particularly helpful when initiating or breaking combos. Yamato has the ability to create a wood clone which has its own health and AI. This can help to overwhelm opponents, especially if it becomes a 3v1. Apu possesses odd special attacks with his Shan special slash being able to hit both opponents from full screen. His Tatacal Music Super can also hit both opponents simultaneously, but only if his AI partner doesn't hit them first. If this becomes an up-close match, then expect Hanzo's physical combos to deal lots of damage. But if the fight spreads out, the worst generation may be able to take the first points away from Root. The second game of the set puts Torine and Danzo against X-Drake and Eustace Kid. X-Drake benefits from the sharp/pointed damage buff, which makes a lot of his moves more deadly. His transformation also gives him different specials that do enhance damage. Danzo is a practitioner of the Jurin Taiho. The two teams that have characters who know this move are Root and Hokage, the two teams at the top of the table in Mugen League. If Danzo spams this and other jutsu, then the matches may not be long at all. Torine is a buggy character both literally and figuratively. If his Mushi Yusa misses, then he will be stuck in limbo until he gets hit. His Mushi Seal Combo's hitbox may also not be close enough to his opponent at times. But though he has flaws, Torine is not without strengths. All 3 of his supers eat power, making it difficult for opponents to launch specials or other supers. His ranged combat is also quite good and can stop opponents from freely approaching. Eustace Kid's AI is a special move spammer, though the special of choice is quite poor as it does little to no damage. The large metallic arms used in some of his combos can catch opponents who were initially not in the combo. Eustace Kid's downfall is definitely his spamming of the knife launch special. If he doesn't know this too much, the worst generation has a chance of walking away with some points. That's gonna wrap it up for the pre-match breakdown. Do you think Root's perfect record will come to an end? Type your predictions in the comments down below. The legendary Salamander Hanzo coming in with his partner in crime Yamato, not really, but the match has started. Immediately Sickle Shot connects against both members of the worst generation. Hanzo has them in an air combo. Mokton Jubaku Aiso is completely avoided. I have no idea how both members of the worst generation avoided that. I also have no idea how Root has lost any HP. I have seen nothing but jutsu spam coming from Hanzo and Yamato. Explosive Kunai, Suiton Hanon Ryu, and it looks like that's gonna be it. Hold on. Turn for attack. Apu striking back. He tries to go for his auto attack, his auto combo, but he's gonna get clapped by the sickle of Hanzo there. So we saw Yamato actually shielding up with the wooden shield, and that stopped Apu from getting much of anything started. Round number 2 between these two, that was Room. I was wondering what that special effect on the screen was. That was Room. We haven't really gotten to see a lot of Room from Trafalgar Law. He's gonna summon it again, dash in. He gets hit by Poison Aura. Meanwhile, Apu is charging up on the right side of the screen. Trafalgar Law has been hit by an explosive kunai from Yamato. Trafalgar Law currently getting sandwiched between those two. Law has a super that he can do when he has less HP remaining, when he has like less than 30 HP remaining. Law can actually steal your heart, but it doesn't matter. Apu has finished off Hanzo, and then he's gonna use Chest Beat EX or EX Chest Beat to finish off Yamato. So 1 round apiece. Apu, get back here. I hate it when he does that. He keeps running off the stage. Hey, yo, Apu, come on, man. We got to fight. You got to fight to be a part of here. Apu starting things off with Shan Special Slash, dashing in like an absolute madman. I don't even know what the heck Apu is, bro. It's like double jointed or something. Anyway, we got the Bop Punch coming out from Apu. Somehow Room comboed Hanzo as well. So it looks like Root are on their way to their first dropped points, their first defeat in a game. Trafalgar Law and Apu are not letting up. Hanzo goes down. It's just Yamato hitting him with the wooden spike combo. It's not gonna be enough though. Trafalgar Law starts the combo off. Apu finishes it off with the Tonfa, and that's gonna be game number 1 in the favor of Worst Generation. I spoke about it in the pre-match breakdown, pre-match analysis. The Jiren Taiho hurts, and Danzo loves going for that move from range. Alright, so we got Danzo and Tournay starting off. Tournay going for the mushy toss. Him and Danzo are actually working on Worst Generation right now. Danzo with a Kunai upper sends in a couple of shuriken. Hold on, Danzo and Tournay are not here to play around. That's the 5 element seal or just a chakra seal coming out from Danzo. I think he activated the Izanagi. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he activated the Izanagi or not, but it looks like he escaped. Knife launch, the Yusa special. Knife launch again. That doesn't even hit Tournay. Tournay is gonna hit with the mushy seal counter. Yusa skin goes down. Yusa Skid goes down, not really getting to do much of anything. Round number 2 between these two teams. Now Root took that first game very convincingly. The combo potential during the Taiho, you just saw it there, used by Danzo. He's gonna go for the aerial Futon, Shinkyu, Gyoku into the Wind Shuriken. Knife launch comes out, but it only is a moment of reprieve because right after that, Eustace Skid and X-Drake are being put back into the blender. There's the Izanagi. I see when it was summoned that time. Knife launch gonna come to no avail. Danzo uses the Izanagi to escape from that, and then Torino sending in a couple of those mushy insects, right? That's why I said it was buggy, but he's buggy because he uses insects, so it's a pun. Anyway, Torino and Danzo, they're gonna win the second round, win the second game, and that's gonna be a draw in this set. So as I said earlier, it's going to be a draw, 1 point apiece. Root have finally lost a game, but they have not lost a set. They are still undefeated, along with most of the other teams in the top 8 positions. With all that being done, we have come to the end of this video. So as always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Leave a like for all the talking, subscribe for more content, and sound your voice in the comments.